there, South Dakota State running back Isaiah Davis here at the 2024 Reese's Senior Bowl, man. Isaiah, first question. Back-to-back FCS national championships. You guys won the first in school history last year. Just describe that feeling for me, man. And what was the mindset coming into 2023 knowing that you guys wanted to go back-to-back?
Really, the experience is unbelievable. You can't really put into words, all the guys, the memories, the friendships, and how we all bond together, to get to back-to-back. So I definitely wouldn't do it without my guys. But as far as the mindset, a lot of the media and outside sources before the year started, said they were going back-to-back. A lot of our fans were already talking about booking flights to Frisco. And so, we had to focus it day by day and take one day at a time, limit outside distractions, and focus on the guys inside the room. And, the culture we have at SDSU is really the reason why we went so far.
When you look at your game overall, man, you had a long journey just throughout South Dakota State, man, from your true freshman breakout season to missing part of 2021. What was the biggest, challenge you had to overcome over your 4 seasons at South Dakota State?
It'd probably definitely be my injury my sophomore year. For me, I never had an injury during season that was drastic as that. So, overcoming that mentally, getting over that, and, just finding ways, whatever I could possible, to help out the team, whether that be helping make sure the guys behind me were getting the right look, make sure they knew what they were doing, kind of just taking that leadership role, outside of playing and being vocal and trying to do whatever I could off the field just to make sure the guys are ready for the game.
What's your biggest thing you want to prove this week, man? You're here with a bunch of guys from FBS. We know the stigma of FCS players. What's the biggest thing you want to prove this week?
Just my competitiveness. A lot of guys here are just guys from big-time schools, and I'm a guy who earned out the mud, got it from the FCS level. So I can play with anybody. All here for a reason. And another thing too, I just want to show my pass pro, maybe catch the ball in the backfield. My film, being at the FCS level at South Dakota State, I haven't had much opportunity to prove that, and so I'm trying to take advantage of the one-on-one reps, and I know those are important. So just win as much as I can, and showing those coaches I can pass pro, I can catch the ball in the backfield.
What does it mean to you to be one of only 4 FCS players here in Mobile? I mean, Jim Nagy talked about the draft class this year. A lot of FCS guys came back for an extra year or transferred up to FBS. What does it mean to you to be one of 4 FCS guys to be represented?
Definitely a blessing, honor. I didn't get my invite till late. One of the guys, scouts for the Reese's Bowl, came to Illinois State game, and probably one of my best games. So I did what I could to get the invite, but I'm here now. I'm definitely blessed to be here. One of the 4 FCS guys. A lot of guys on my level, FCS guys, have a chip on their shoulder, and so we know we got to get out the mud and come out this week and especially prove ourselves to all these coaches.
What's some feedback you've gotten on your game, whether it's from coaches, scouts? What's something you do really well in their eyes, and what's something you need to work on?
That's what I do very well. I think it's just my character, how I carry myself. I don't have any issues off the field, so I'm not something I have to worry about, something I have to work on. They haven't really said much something I have to work on. I just want to see, like I said before, my pass work is ball at the backfield. I would say SDSU, a lot of time there was any kind of pass, something like that. They give it to Amar Johnson, give him some love. But it is what it is. It's football. You can't be gritty. You got everybody on the team got to eat. So I'm just thankful to be here, the opportunity to go out here and compete, and showcase, and lead with the guys.
How many teams have you met with, and has there been anyone that's kind of stuck out to you, showing some real interest ahead of the draft?
Yeah, I met with 16 teams on Monday, and then 18 yesterday. So definitely been some teams showing love. I'm not going to get too much into who it was, but there's been a couple teams that have been showing a lot of love, and I'm definitely blessed, thankful to be in a position. Definitely a dream come true. It's all part of the process, going from winning national championship to coming here, going to train in Texas, to my combine. It's going to be a couple of weeks until my pro day. So all is a dream come true instead of events, but I'm just blessed to be on this journey.
Man, you have all the All-American honors. You have the Player of the Year honors. You have the Senior Bowl invite, NFL draft status. What's the greatest memory from your time at South Dakota State?
Obviously, a lot of them, can't go unnoticed, the back-to-back championships. But probably one of the best feelings is knowing we're going back to championship my junior year. I think our team in general was just playing at such a high level. That Montana State game, it was cold. It was like a movie, the way the snow, hearing that Texas song. The feeling of us going back to championship is like something that I don't know, you can't describe. Here at night, if you want to play a Texas song, something that I'll cherish forever. And that moment with all the guys, the friendships, and the bonds, is something I'll cherish forever.
My last two questions, man. First, South Dakota State still loaded next year, man. I mean, you guys have so much talent coming back. Who's next up at running back? We've had Amar on the show, so we know he's up next. But who are some younger guys that FCS media should be looking out for now that you're departing to the NFL?
So everyone knows about Amar Johnson.
Yes.
Some other guys, Angel Johnson, had all the opportunities, being behind two guys most of his career, but he's a dog. He's quick, fast, explosive, he's smart, knows what he's doing. He's been getting more confident in the playbook, so I'm excited for him. There was a couple times last year where he busted 70, 80 yarders, and it was really close to busting more, so I'm excited for him. Another dog we have is Kirby. He's a freshman out of Florida. Hasn't really had the opportunity to showcase out in games what he can do, but we see it in practice, and he's going to have a lot of PT this year. Excited for him, very mature about it, does it the right way, disciplined, and he's going to be a standout player this year.
You guys have a streak right now of SDSU guys going to the draft and being successful. Tucker had a big year. Pierre done his thing at the next level. Chris Oladuncan even made it to the draft. What would it mean for you to be the next South Dakota State player to be drafted and make your impact as a rookie?
It's a dream come true, man. I think SDSU does a good job of recruiting guys and building them over the career. Like I said, this year we have a lot of guys coming out, a lot of guys training all over the nation, going to prove their point of why they deserve to be at the NFL. So, I'm excited. A lot of guys are excited as well. Just taking advantage of opportunities next couple of months and leading into the draft. So.